He in the house.
Drop some things for that. I'll start penciling in some drills and order them accordingly, okay? We'll do.
You're not a weekly focus stats, you know, but
or education or focus. Like, I mean, what's the idea here? We already have a bunch of weekly emails.
please, no more weekly emails. Listen, I agree, but I feel like there's some advanced stats that our coaches may not know. Find examples, focus improvement goal, one per week, simple, but we all get on the same page.
That'd be great, I guess, but you're not leaving any info. Do us a favor, alright? Tag one of your other emails in so we can eliminate one or two chains as we said.
Well, that actually sounds pretty smart.
No deal. Y'all want some pickleball this weekend?
My back is sore. It's not like you're getting physical anyway. I'm a defender.
3 rebounds in 4 games does not make you a rebounder.
Yeah, I don't miss anyway, so just stay out on the wing and give me room to work. I'm just so arrogant that sometimes I want to play on the other side.
Like our G
With your
League
back,
team to do
that's
more
also
practice.
you dry.
As in, like, getting better perimeter.
Well, where else have you
Get
done
the defense out of position.
Portland?
Yes.
Only for work, but I'd like to go for fun. Oh yeah, get up to Seattle too.
Alright,
Good
maybe we
place
send
to
some
bring
Steve
in
Nash
summer
MVP
good.
season reels.
Oh, you
Few people ever did it better.
Oh, well,
Talk about it.
AOX9.
It's John Mack. How I buy my the world? If she want it, she gon' get it. If she everybody type, she too pretty. I can't buy no for my. I like. Sorry, I ain't tryna kick. I'm too busy. I'm like, why? Pause for me, baby. I'm like, why?
I'm planning
What's up, MP?
Coming up next, the Spurs taking on the Bucks. For the Spurs, it's been a display of dominance this season. Few teams can match their heart or their talent. They'll have a big edge at home tonight as they look to keep it rolling. Bucks, Spurs, and tip-off coming right after this. All right, everyone, greetings from 2K Sports. Get ready for some NBA action. Here with the greats, Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill. I'm Brian Anderson, and Allie LaForce, our reporter. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for De'Aaron Fox.
Yeah, clearly his offensive output has been on a bit of a decline. Now, that could point to a lot of things, but mostly I think he's just putting his focus elsewhere on the floor, looking for other ways to help out his team.
And the Milwaukee starting 5. Inside, they have Giannis and Turner. Then there's Kyle Kuzma. Then there's Kevin Porter. And it's Rollins in at the 2. And for the Spurs, Fox at the 1 with Castle at the 2. Then there's Wembanyama. Then it's MP. And it's Champagny at the power forward position. Oh, man, this should be fun tonight. These teams love to let it fly from deep.
Oh, both these teams live and die by the three-pointer. If they're both on, we'll have a really high-scoring game. But if not, we might have enough bricks for houses at both ends.
Now here's MP. On the take, and that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Yeah, good, aggressive move by MP. You know, I have a feeling we'll see this a lot in his career.
Here's Rollins. Up top, Turner. Kuzma outside. Off target from three-point range. And MP throws it down.
There you go, MP. Hammer it home, young fella.
And here's Antetokounmpo. He'll bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. 4-point game. Kuzma, the pass to Antetokounmpo. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. You will gladly take those.
The PA, when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice. All right, on the line, we've got our insider, Shams Charania. What do you have for us, Shams?
Well, the Milwaukee Bucks making one of the most surprising moves of the summer, waiving and stretching the over $113 million owed to Damian Lillard, and signing the starting center of their arch rival Pacers in Miles Turner. A bold move to say the least, but they feel he's the perfect addition.
A two-way talent. All right, Shams, thanks very much.
Gotta be encouraged watching Turner shoot with conviction, realizing his team trusts him to take these fast shots.
Milwaukee has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Outside for Porter. Pure from three-point range.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
The Spurs have gone 3 of 4. Off to a nice start. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Mitch Johnson. I brought up Giannis Antetokounmpo and how effective a scorer he is, and coach told me, well, when he gets into the lane, he's very tough to guard. For us, it's about forcing him into longer and ideally contested jumpers. That's what I want us to do. We'll see if they're able to accomplish this. Back to you.
Appreciate the report, Allie.
His efficiency has been a big factor in helping them capture this lead.
And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight.
He did a lot of damage at the free throw line in their last game.
MP shooting one.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
Free throw no good from MP. RJ San Antonio seen a surge in popularity. Spurs jerseys seem to be everywhere these days.
Yeah, they call that the Wemby effect. When a team has a generational talent like Victor, a lot of new fans come on board.
Surefire, one-handed stuff.
Yeah, with his focus, he's not going to miss that. Here's Rollins. In his last outing, he had 11 points. Kuzma outside. And another miss by Milwaukee.
Man, that's his shot. Maybe he was too wide open.
And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. That'll belong to Kyle Kuzma. And we know how loyal Giannis is to Milwaukee. But trade rumors continue.
Yeah, it's just a reality when you have a superstar player, but not much of a title shot. The sense is, Giannis deserves to make another run at it somewhere.
Looking at who's out there now for San Antonio. Cornette's checked in for Champagny. Devin Vassell comes in for Castle. And it's Harper in for De'Aaron Fox. Now here's Porter. Boy, he just disappeared against Minnesota. They needed him. Harper passes to Hernandez. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
Ooh, I can tell fresh legs when I see it. Look at the young legs of MP getting out on the break.
Outside Porter. With the fadeaway. Turner, no good.
That's a decent look for him. He just couldn't convert.
Off target. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. The Bucks trail by 8. Pass to Porter to halt the run. Misses another. Just 1 of 4 from the floor.
Not his best efficiency this quarter. Look, sometimes that's how it goes.
Here's Cornette. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
They're really working the paint now.
And so timeout here by Doc Rivers. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. For San Antonio, Harrison Barnes. Timeout from Mitch Johnson now. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. This, of course, their first opportunity to play Milwaukee this season. Kuzma outside. 13 feet out. Uses the glass to drop it in. Kuzma's got 6 in the quarter.
Yeah, Kuzma does have this flexibility in his shooting.
MP is out there with Devin Vassell. Then there's Johnson. Then there's Wembanyama. And it's Fox in at the 1. That's who's in the game for the Spurs. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Well, MP in their last time out against the Thunder really lit up the floor. He ended up with 41 points, and he did his work from both the floor and the free throw line. Just another remarkable performance from him. Nothing new. Guys, we'll see how long he keeps this up.
Good stuff, Allie. Absolutely. He was a one-man show in that one, Grant.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same mentality tonight.
And I'll be interested to see if the opposition looks to double him, because this should open up opportunities for his teammates to get going.
Wembanyama, pass to MP. Oh, the body control and balance from Wemby.
They have no answer defensively inside.
And here's Milwaukee now. They trail by 11. All right, Richard, just as a fan of the game, who's your favorite player to watch right now?
I'm really loving Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Really, their whole team. But Shai, he's just special to watch.
And Grant, for everything else he's accomplished, Giannis hasn't quite mastered the three-point shot.
And you know, he hasn't had to, B.A. You want him inside, hitting on those high percentages, shutting down the lane defensively, and, of course, controlling the boards.
That free throw misses.
The resume Giannis has built already is impressive, and he's nowhere close to being done adding to it.
For San Antonio, Champagnie. He's checked in for Vassell. Castle comes in for Johnson, and it's Harper in for Fox. The Bucks also with a sub. Porter Jr., he's checked in for Thomas. That one misses.
And Giannis will just about do anything the coaching staff asks. A true team player. Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
In close. Antetokounmpo delivers.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
So it's San Antonio now. They come into this one having outplayed the Thunder in their last game.
And most of the arena was totally against them. But they looked inward, trusted each other, and made good plays.
Even with all that noise, when they had the ball, it never rattled them. Their offense was in tune like it was a home game.
Milwaukee shooting their 5th and 6th free throw attempts tonight.
2 shots.
First free throw is good. And so he makes both from the line.
And they seem to have taken a more heads-on approach this quarter, and it's getting them to the free throw line.
And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Showing how athletic he is. When Castle sees room for takeoff, he jumps all over it.
And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for the Bucks. 9-point game. Next up, they'll face the Hawks in Atlanta. That'll wrap up this short 2-game road trip. Turner finds Kuzma. Hits a three-pointer. Kuzma's got 9 points now in the quarter.
Much more efficient this quarter. Feeling more and more confident.
Harper passes to Hernandez. Antetokounmpo grabs the board.
He's lost his momentum in a big hurry. Coming off an excellent quarter, now he just can't find the bucket.
MP against Porter. Here's MP. Milwaukee with the rebound.
Oh, that's a missed opportunity from the mid-range. He can hit that.
And so the San Antonio Spurs leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. Their key to consistency has been their dominance in the paint. They've been the more physical team. Back after this.
Welcome to halftime, and after 2 quarters played, some ground to make up for the Milwaukee Bucks.
I'm surprised it's this close, not gonna lie. They played some weak D, giving up too many easy open looks.
Mincing, no words, as usual. We'll see if Coach can get into their heads. Moving on to our next topic, All-Star voting, a peek at the latest returns.
Well, at the start of the voting, the leaders are the guys that everyone already knows. As you go along, usually new guys into the mix.
Every year, it's a compelling story. Those guys who weren't expected to make an all-star impact doing just that. Thanks for joining us. Time to head back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, tonight, he's done a great job of slashing through the lane and finishing.
And you love that mindset he has going at the rim. He hasn't settled for anything, and he's been the aggressor all game long.
Bucks trail by 6. Taking a look at the Bucks. At the forward spots, we'll see Kuzma and Giannis. Then there's Kevin Porter. Then there's Miles Turner. And it's Rollins in at the 2. Here's Rollins. Pass to Turner. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Antetokounmpo. Rebound by San Antonio. Wembanyama's got rebound number 8 now. And Grant, offensively, Wemby has a lot of different options. Talk about his game.
Well, put simply, we've never seen a 7-footer with this array of skills. He's an efficient shooter from anywhere, and the length to just about ignore defenders. I mean, he's got it all.
And it's Hernandez missing.
Had enough room to finish, and that's one he'll usually make.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Thank you. Giannis Antetokounmpo is embracing his emotional leadership role. He said, before I was really serious and quiet, now I'm more vocal, smiling, having fun. It carries over. I love to lead by example, but I know that my voice carries a lot of weight. Guys?
It sure does. Allie, thanks very much for the report. And so timeout here by Doc Rivers. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. As we head deeper into January, let's glance over the power rankings and see where we're at. You look at Dallas, they're making moves up the standings, claiming that fourth spot.
When I look at San Antonio, they were riding high. I mean, they're still riding high. But getting knocked out of the top spot is a little bit of a wake-up call for them. Oh, yeah, that'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam. San Antonio leading by 8. Hernandez, the pass to Wembanyama. From the arc. Good, and the assist goes to MP. MP's got 3 assists tonight.
Scouts love this from Wembanyama. A big who can hit smooth three-point shots.
Now here's Kuzma. 9 points in the game.
Gotta find easier shots when you're already struggling. That's not gonna get it.
San Antonio moving the ball around. MP, the pass to Wembanyama. And the dunk by Wembanyama.
And Wembanyama can dunk it basically just standing up. You gotta keep him out of the paint.
The Bucks trail by 13. Turner with it. He's been a consistent contributor, averaging just over 11 a game. Here's a screen by Turner. Giannis driving in. And he banks in the layup. Antetokounmpo has got 8 points.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Here's Castle. After the basket by Milwaukee on the other end. And that one drops for him.
Yeah, when we talk about MP's unlimited potential, we're referring to nights like this one.
And here's Porter outside. They get it back. That one off the back iron and out. San Antonio leading by 13. The drive by MP. Oh, misses the dunk. Pass to Rollins. Back to Kuzma. Looking to end this cold spell. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Yeah, so skilled once he gets in close. Kuzma has so many moves around the rim.
This is his first opportunity at the line this evening.
At the line for 2.
Shooting 2.
That's good from Kuzma.
Could be better from the line. Kuzma, a smooth shooter, but needs work from there.
A different look for San Antonio. Cornette comes in for Champagny, and it's Vassell in for Castle. That misses, so he splits the free throws. Well, Richard, we know that coaches will sometimes criticize their team's performance in those post-game press conferences. But where's that line?
Well, I think coaches should always use I. When you say I, and I as the leader of the team, I have to have them prepared ready. I didn't do a good job making sure that I demanded the type of execution. That first always helps.
Now Kuzma, he's got 10. Three-pointer, knocks down the long J. Rollins has got 7 points in the game.
A quality pass, setting up a quality shot. It's just textbook basketball.
Here's MP. MP on the take.
The young buck, MP taking off there.
The Bucks trail by 11. Inside, here's Kuzma. Cash. Assisting on the play was Porter. And 12 points for Kyle Kuzma.
Just a textbook lead pass right there, putting it right where it needed to be.
Wembanyama finds MP. Here's Fox. Vassell outside. Wembanyama pass to MP. Just 5 to shoot. Spurs need to get one up here. Oh, another miss by MP. And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for the Bucks. Pass to Kuzma. Puts up a 3. The rebound by the Spurs. Wembanyama's got double-digit rebounds now in the game.
Okay, so if I were to say this was a disaster of a period for him, it would be an understatement. But hey, sometimes you got to shoot your way out of the slump, even for him. Oh, man, he's feeling it this quarter. They should be looking to get him going every trip down the floor.
Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. And they'll give that one to Miles Turner.
Yeah, some gritty stuff there by MP. Now, he knew he was going to get hit.
He's made 1 and missed 1 so far at the line. First free throw is good.
One of those guys who came into the league with great expectations. MP has met those and then some.
He's off on the second. Pass to Harper. And here's MP. Oh, MP buries the triple.
I think he caught the defense napping. Those plays can be soul-crushing.
From deep three-point land. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits. It may be difficult to overcome. Spurs out in front. They're up by 11. And we're just moments away from the start of quarter number 4. Stay with us. Moment ago, head coach Doc Rivers in the huddle.
Guys, we're still in this. Just cut it a little bit. All right, just keep cutting. All you got to do is keep cutting the lead.
Doc Rivers not looking to get it all back at once, but still with a definite sense of urgency.
Yeah, you want your guys to feel comfortable enough to take their time and run their sets. But you can't afford to let this game get too far away from you.
And as we head into the 4th, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works, or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. At the forward slots, it's Vassell and Barnes. Keldon Johnson out there with De'Aaron Fox. And it's Cornette in at the center position. That's who's in the game for the Spurs. Now here's Fox. Cornette passes to Barnes. Now Vassell. San Antonio moving the ball around. Cornette sets a screen. Lets it go. It's hauled in by Portis. The Bucks trail by 9. Antetokounmpo, the pass to Green. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo. And that one goes in.
This has been the story of the game. A battle fought on offense.
Yeah, but I think it's going to come down to who can get the stops down the stretch, because that's who's going to come away with this one.
Now here's Vassell. To the inside. Here's Cornette. And he throws it down. What a terrific lead pass.
Something Vassell is only improving at, recognizing these chances to drop an easy dime.
And Doc Rivers calls timeout. He was quite emphatic, demanding the timeout, clearly wanting to address strategy with his team. Wembanyama's checked in for Cornette. And Milwaukee with a change here, too. Turner's checked in. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Doc Rivers' huddle. He really emphasized rim protection. He said to his guys, I want us to cut down on the easy looks inside. No more of that. It's a simple ask that could have a big impact.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth. Barnes against Antetokounmpo. Shot clock at 6. Milwaukee needs to get a shot off here. And then Turner with the dunk.
Too easy for Turner. The defense has to put up more of a fight around the rim.
Here's Fox. Fox fully commits inside.
You love guys who can adapt to the situation. Nice reverse lay-in, avoiding the block shot.
A thunderous two-hander with authority.
And you could see early on that Giannis wanted to be aggressive. I mean, he's taken over at the offensive end.
Fox, here he goes. And yes, sir, hits the wide-open J.
We see this every night. He has the skill and versatility to keep a defense guessing.
And that basket is good.
And Giannis has a ridiculous combination of size, skill, and athleticism.
And so it's Mitch Johnson here calling timeout. He's looking to make some very important adjustments here. Different look for San Antonio. Champagny, he's checked in for Barnes. MP comes in for Vassell. And Stephon Castles subbed in for Johnson. Milwaukee also changed it up. Kuzma's checked in for Green. Rollins comes in for Trent. And it's Porter Jr. in for Thomas. MP outside. Here's Castle. Now MP.
Oh, the young fella finds a way. MP using the pump fake to perfection.
First one falls. That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. The Bucks trail by 7. Now Antetokounmpo. Wow! A rim-rattling jam by Giannis.
And he is just showing off right now. I mean, he's giving you leadership. Giannis just takes pride in stepping up and hitting those big shots.
MP inside. Kuzma on him. Oh, he goes to the glass with that one.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
When it ain't broke, leave it alone until someone stops him. Just let him roll.
Milwaukee with the ball. The Spurs making their last shot. Kuzma fires. Antetokounmpo for 3. Booyah! He sinks the triple.
Oh, not one to lack confidence. Kuzma won't hesitate to pull the trigger in the big moments. Not afraid. He's been playing great, unselfish basketball, really putting the rock in the hands of the right shooters.
His court vision has been on display in this one. He's doing a tremendous job just orchestrating the defense beautifully.
Yeah, that's a pretty nimble move by Kuzma, getting his shot to go despite taking the foul.
Unaffected by the pressure.
Spurs lead by 3. Pushing through the contact inside. MP.
What a bucket for MP. He's so hungry to own these big moments.
Milwaukee has gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc here in the 4th. Here's Antetokounmpo. And he powers it down. One-handed.
You expect this from an MVP like Giannis. He never gives up on the game. Woo! Gotta love it.
It's stolen by Kuzma. Here's Rollins. He's covered by Fox.
You know what? He's got to look to get other guys involved. The three-point stroke is off.
No fear in this young man. We're already getting a sense of Wembanyama's killer instinct.
And Doc Rivers calls timeout. And Coach didn't want to take any chances in this situation, which is why he called the TO. Antetokounmpo surveys. Outside Kuzma. Here's Antetokounmpo. Corner outside. Oh, it's blocked by Wembanyama.
With great mobility in the 8-foot wingspan. Yes, 8 foot. Wembanyama easily wipes that shot away.
Six on the shot clock. Antetokounmpo. Look at Giannis playing big inside against contact.
And look at Giannis using his length inside, allowing him to beat the contact and get the finish.
And so they foul intentionally.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
And an intentional foul right there.
Kevin Porter Jr. Second personal foul. Third team foul. De'Aaron Fox. Shooting 2.
So the first one drops, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. And so he drops them both, and it's a 5-point game.
Showing great confidence from the line. That makes this a 2-possession game.
And the timeout called here by Doc Rivers, rallying his guys to make sure they all know the plan. quarter against Fox. Look at Giannis go up and get it.
Impressive how in sync Giannis is with his squad, enabling them to set up a flashy alley-oop.
And they stop the clock as soon as they can with the intentional foul.
Yeah, no, you had to do that. I mean, you can't allow them to dribble out the time.
He gets the first, and that gives him a 4-point cushion.
Yeah, big-time moment for MP.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 5-point game. And here's Milwaukee now.
And right here, they can't waste any time.
It needs to be a quick shot and a quick foul.
He's been tremendous at corralling misses all night long.
It's because he's reading where the shots are going and getting to the right position. Just outworking everyone early on the glass.
First free throw is good, and that increases the lead to 6. And he hits both free throws here, and it's a 7-point game. And so it's San Antonio with the W. I'm sure they would have preferred a blowout victory, but a win's a win.
And so true, but you have to credit the crowd for giving them such a big boost toward the end. It really kept this team's energy high.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Grant Hill, Richard Jefferson, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. We'll see you next time.
May to catch up energy a bit.
And in the locker room, each guy has been going over and through his own routine to get ready. But once they take the floor, they're one single unit. Welcome, everyone, and what a game we have for you tonight as we get set to bring you NBA action on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony courtside. On our sidelines tonight, reporting Allie LaForce. All right, a chance to check out stats for Anthony Edwards.
And, guys, it hasn't been pretty for him in the past 5 games. He's having one of those scoring slumps that all players go through at some point in the season. But I know he hadn't lost his confidence, and I expect this young man to get after it here tonight.
And checking out Minnesota's opening lineup. Randall and Reed holding down the post spots. Guard and off guard, filled by DiVincenzo and Edwards. And it's Dosunmu in at the small forward. And for San Antonio, Fox and Castle are their guards. Then it's MP. Then there's Wembanyama. And it's Champagny in at the four-man position. Greg, in the middle of a season like this, what possible road bumps could teams run into?
Well, I think it's important that players not fall into that trap of looking too far ahead, right? This is when it's important for a team to stay focused and be in the moment. These are the dog days of the season.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
And MP throws it down.
I like how MP did not settle for the lay-in. He left no room when he threw it down.
Now here's Randall. He seems to always be finding ways to score, averaging around 23.5 points a game.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Now here's Fox. And MP with the basket on the assist by Fox. Fox has got 3 assists tonight.
the desire to win, it fuels MP. He doesn't let anything get in his way.
And now just over a minute played here in the first. Minnesota's gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. Here's Fox. Got it. Good job in the low post.
4 straight hoops. Ideal start for them.
Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Mitch Johnson. Immediately, Anthony Edwards came up in our conversation, and coach kind of chuckled and said, well, I don't know if anyone on the planet can slow this kid down. He's on his way to becoming one of the best in the league, if he's not there already. Looks like they're going to roll the dice on one of the league's most talented players. Back over to you.
Great work as always, Allie. Thank you. I'm told now by our producer, do we have him, guys? Okay, we do. We have a call coming in from Shams Charania. Shams, thanks for joining us. What do you have?
Well, a new ownership group taking over for the Timberwolves. There remains a commitment to continuity on the basketball side. And while creating a replacement for the league's second oldest arena is a priority, they've made it clear their commitment is to remain in Minnesota.
You'll love to hear it. All right, Shams, we thank you for the report. If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. And MP throws it down.
Man, he sure can get off the floor.
He's one of the best in the business, absolutely.
Boy, he makes it look easy. He is an absolutely imposing finisher around the rim.
Now here's Edwards. 33 points last game. The Timberwolves working the ball around them. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Those Sunmu's got 6.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Here's Fox. Coming off a 12-point game his last outing.
You won't see that from him very often, missing the bunny like that.
Esther Randall. Now DiVincenzo. Last time, 14 points for him.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys.
Let's give it up for your
So San Antonio goes with a fresh 5 on the floor. And there before you are the teams that have been absolutely red hot for the last 10 games. Number 1, the Spurs.
Well, you've got to love the shot selection lately. I mean, this team, the ball is finding the open man.
Spurs trail by 6. Harper the pass to Cornette. On the wing, Johnson. McDaniels defending. Shot clock at 6. Here's Vassell. Gobert pulls it in.
Operating from mid-range. That's a shot he likes. I mean, I'm sure he'd love to have that one back.
You know, Clark, Rudy Gobert is often the victim of unfair criticism.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more there. I mean, that's just what people tend to do, the talking heads, if you will. I think too many times folks focus on what he can't do instead of appreciating all that he does. I mean, he excels as a rim protector, a screener, a physical presence in the paint. I mean, I think he's going to go down as one of the all-time outstanding defenders in league history.
Now, here's Harper. To the inside. Johnson takes to Harper.
Wait, how do you have another package?
I just shop on AliExpress. You could get 3 items for 99 cents.
I didn't believe it until I tried it for myself, but if you download that AliExpress
For San Antonio, Wembanyama. He's checked in for Luke Cornett. MP comes in for Barnes. And De'Aaron Fox subbed in for Harper. We've got Devin Vassell. De'Aaron Fox out there with Keldon Johnson. Then it's MP. And it's Wembanyama in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the San Antonio 5. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Now we'll hear from Alan LaForce.
It has a 15 milliamp hour battery. Input is 5 volts with 2 amps. It's Bluetooth and USB connected. And the print method is a thermal transfer. You'll see here that it is an A4 printer, but it also does up to A8. It says simple and beautiful, compact and portable. Unique structural design, opening cover design, improves operating performance. It has a smart app, automatic paper suction. Also has the large built-in battery. Also comes wrapped in pretty thick foam here. It comes with sample sheets that you can go ahead and use so that you can go ahead and start out of the box without having to buy new sheets. The printer itself is etched in foam, wrapped in plastic. It does have the built-in battery. Shows you the specs on the back as well. Print width is 210 millimeters. Shows you that you put the paper in here. It's going to come out the other side.
That's the 10th straight point they've
You have your power button
in the paint.
And you know, it doesn't matter how good your defense is.
And we will need to charge it up before we're able to use it.
Easy ones inside like that.
You can open up the cassette here on the side.
At 6'9" and about 260, Naz Reid has the size to make.
On the bottom, it does have a reset button, just in case you need to reset the printer. And on the back, you can see that it has the USB-C charging connection there. And it does come with the charging cable. This one here looks like it. Remember, you can go ahead and plug this into your computer or any charging block that you have at the house. It's a standard USB plug. The USB-C cable is actually 3 feet long. So in the sheets that they send you ahead of time, they're each divided with a piece of paper.
Here's Hernandez. Inside.
They have this page here, as well as secondary page, ready to go ahead and work with it. You'll see it's pretty good size for any of your stenciling needs. But when it's ready to use, you can go ahead and see. You have your flashing light here, so you can go ahead and connect it via Bluetooth. So with our paper that they provide, you take this tan paper off, you hold the edges, and then you go ahead and pull this one off. Then you go ahead and lift this one up, and you pull out the white paper. And then what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and flip it upside down, and the white paper is going to go inside the printer. You feed it in and make sure that it's ready to go once you hit the print button. And it's as simple as that. You lift it up and your creation is ready to go. So whether you have some crazy art or some beautiful art, thermal transfer print is put on the paper and it's ready to apply to the skin. It took about 20 seconds to go ahead and connect it to the phone. It took about 2 minutes to go ahead and get everything set up inside the app to be able to use it. I love that this was actually a picture that we took and it did line art from it, but you can go ahead and use any image that you want for your transfer paper. And if you're not interested in using this type of thing, it also has the tan paper off. You hold the edges and then you go ahead and pull this one off. Then you go ahead and lift this one up and you pull out the white paper. And then what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and flip it upside down, and the white paper is going to go inside the printer. You feed it in and make sure that it's ready to go once you hit the print button. And it's as simple as that. You lift it up and your creation is ready to go. So whether you have some crazy art or some beautiful art, thermal transfer print is put on the paper and it's ready to apply to the skin. It took about 20 seconds to go ahead and connect it to the phone. It took about 2 minutes to go ahead and get everything set up inside the app to be able to use it. I love that this was actually a picture that we took and it did line art from it, but you can go ahead and use any image that you want for your transfer paper. And if you're not interested in using this type of thing, it also has the ability to do transfer paper of documents as well, which I saw in there and I did not know, which was pretty exciting. All in all, out of the box, I had it up and running within 1 to 2 minutes. The Urijui tattoo stencil printer is definitely going to work for our needs.
In the first quarter.
And MP
Not your
throws it
Texas.
down.
When you look at this scoring outburst by MP, what's incredible is he still has room to grow.
And it's Dosunmu with the jam.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Excellent example of toughness and physicality on defense. Got his nose right in the middle of things and made a play.
Here's what San Antonio's going with right now. Champagne's checked in, and Castle is subbed in for De'Aaron Fox. And there's the bucket from Dosunmu.
It's first triple of the second quarter, third of the game.
MP outside. Rebound, Minnesota. Tough loss coming against the Rockets in the last game they played.
Yeah, I mean, on the road, their defense was just overrun. Couldn't match the intensity of the opponent, and it cost them.
And you know what, guys? It just seemed like they never really had the kind of energy necessary. They just weren't comfortable on the defensive end.
The Timberwolves shooting their first free throws here tonight.
2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good.
So much confidence coming from Anthony Edwards. You can just see it. This is a guy who knows he belongs in the league and is hungry to be great.
Harper, he's checked in for Vassell. He's perfect from the line this time.
Oh, you got that boy bullshit. You got that
So
nuts.
MP will bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs.
Give that shit, bitch.
11-point game.
Great quarter for him at the offensive end, trying to will his team back in the game.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
He struggled mightily at the free throw line in their last game.
Yeah, it wasn't his best performance at all from the stripe. He's got to put it behind him, and I know he'd like to immediately. And I don't think there's any question about it, guys. He's got to bring that percentage up. I mean, those are the kind of free throw numbers that will get you in a coach's doghouse and get your teammates a little mad at you.
19 seconds left in the first half. Timberwolves leading by 8. Harper with the steal. Castle, no one around him. Gets a very good look and converts.
Well, that jump shot has been the biggest question mark for Castle, so it's good to see him shooting with confidence.
And stolen by MP. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's on Anthony Edwards.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
2 shots.
And the first one drops. And so he makes both from the line. Just 4 seconds left in the second quarter. Here's Dosunmu. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Minnesota on top, up 4. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half.
We'll get to the first half action in just a second, but first, let's take a look at where teams are sitting in the power rankings. And swerving off topic for a moment, since this is the halftime show, I was just wondering, what was halftime like in the locker room back when you guys were playing?
I would never be checking my stats and figure out if I'm close to a double-double or not. That's something I would never do.
Yeah, he was trying to figure out if he's close to the double-double. He didn't know if it was rebounds and points already or a cheeseburger.
I'm talking about the cheeseburger. What are you talking about, Kenny?
And guys, let's talk now about that first half from Minnesota there in a tight.
They're clicking from outside. Hard cuts to the ball and a few bone-jarring screens. Man, they have a high quality of looks.
They've been cashing in on those. We'll see if the sharp shooting continues. And that'll do it for halftime. We send you back to Kevin Harlan, who has the second half call.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
No problem fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
And Clark, something fundamental to good offense, but so often overlooked, the art of setting a terrific screen.
Tell you, a screen set well can do a lot for your offense and even for the screener. But it comes down to timing as well as footwork. You got to be able to set that screen legally, and then the ability to get out of the screen quickly is so important, as well as the correct angle.
So on the floor for Minnesota, guard and off guard, filled by DiVincenzo and Edwards. Randall and Reed holding down the post.
Man, oh, gotta do something. They're just fucking standing there.
And now Allie LaForce says something for us from the sideline.
Kevin, Anthony Edwards keeps a tight circle. He said, I've known my whole crew since I was 13, and that's the answer to everything. And the crew includes those voices of wisdom, too. He said, quote, I keep those types of friends around. I'm not the type that always listens, but I'll listen to my elders. Kevin?
All right, Allie, thanks a lot. Minnesota with the rebound. Dosunmu's got his fourth rebound in this one. Right there, the defender clearly trying to inhibit a fast break. I think that's a transition take foul.
For the Timberwolves, Dosunmu, shooting one.
One shot.
And the free throw, no good. Timberwolves leading by 7. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. And the wide open shot from Reed.
Damn, man, fuck.
Off the assist from Edwards. Edwards got his third assist on the night. And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. For San Antonio, they've gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Well,
come on, fuck, man.
Continue to see Anthony Edwards increase his scoring.
Yeah, and I like the fact that his efficiency has gone up as well, Kevin. That's a nice combination. Scoring going up and efficiency improving, and that's a problem for sure for the rest of the league.
6 to shoot.
Fuck!
Edwards getting the close range, too.
Hurry the fuck up!
Edwards, a true scoring machine, and he is relentless. He's lighting it up tonight.
Here's Hernandez, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the D.
Yeah, really left him no choice there. I mean, he had to foul and keep him from converting the easy bucket.
The first one falls.
And the big question for MP is going to be work ethic. Because if he can put in the sweat, there's no reason he can't be a star in this league.
And both free throws good for MP. Edwards drawing the double team. Timberwolves leading by 10. Here's Dosunmu. And again, it's Minnesota converting.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Spurs shooting an outstanding 53% for the game.
Come on, fuck!
He can't get anything to fall, at least not this quarter.
He's 0 of 1 from the line.
God damn, man!
The free throw drops for Dosunmu. And you look at the G League's impact on player development, Greg, it's become very significant.
And I think the two-way contract was a great addition as well, allowing players to contribute with the big league team while also developing in the G League. What a great combination.
Randall no good. Spurs trail by 13. Here's MP. MP converting the top bucket.
A power move by MP. Could have been an and one there.
For Minnesota, they've gone 5 of 7 from the field in the third quarter. Let's see if they can keep it up. Here's Randall. MP grabs the miss. For San Antonio, they've gone 2 of 6 from the field here in the third. Fires for 3. Randall grabs the board.
A chilly quarter for him offensively, trying to get warmed up.
And the wide open shot from DiVincenzo. Out to Edwards. Edwards drills the
fuck, man! They've given up a lot of three-pointers.
It's a fucking defense, bitch! And their defensive rotations have been non-existent.
Count that one. And the Timberwolves lead has been cut down to just 12 points on the bucket from MP.
Well, he's leading the way, trying to get everybody else going now.
And the foul called on
What
MP.
the fuck?
That will get him his 4th foul of the game.
That's his 4th foul. Expect him to be targeted now. They'd like to put
Shut
him
the
in
fuck
further
up,
foul
bitch.
trouble if they can.
Barnes is checked in for San Antonio. Vassell comes in for Castle. Reed gets the bucket.
How many times have we seen
that
from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a quick pass.
Well, when you look at the assist total, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
Fuck, man!
Timeout. He's very aware
God
of the
damn!
here and the significance of getting things squared away with his team. MP way outside trains the three-pointer. MP
place the fucking ball.
And you know, he's really been one of the few bright spots for them, trying to will this team to victory.
Fox and Castle are their guards. Then there's Wembanyama. Then it's MP. And it's Champagny in a power forward. San Antonio 5. Spurs trail by 12. MP.
Fuck!
Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
Yeah, another column in the stat sheet that hasn't gone in their favor. To climb back, they've got to put forth more effort.
MP.
You're a fucking team, that's all! That's not me! Fuck!
MP taking flight.
Timberwolves leading by 12. Now Reed. Beyond the arc. Wembanyama rips down.
That's the fucking ball!
For San Antonio, they've gone 5 of 11 from
the fuck up!
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
Any lull in the action so far has been short-lived because there have been nothing but buckets in this one.
And in terms of size, not your typical center, but man, he plays as big as any of them thanks to that terrific leaping ability.
Fuck you, man! Fuck you!